Hello and welcome to Rosa Laura. If this is your first time visiting the channel, it's so lovely to meet you. And if you're returning, it's so wonderful to have you back. My name is Rosa, I'm a digital artist, and today I'm working on a kitbash. Now, when I do kitbashes, usually it's only of about 2 characters, sometimes only 1. But I wanted to try and do something different and work with a bunch of different figures at the same time. I saw this beautiful little coloring page of Eleanor and Merida, where Eleanor is like playing her instrument and Merida looks very like put upon and does not want to be there. And something that came through my head is I wish that Eleanor was appreciated and that people saw her talent and admired her. And that is what inspired me to make this kitbash in the first place. I saw Brave when it first came out, and while it wasn't my very favorite Disney or Pixar movie by any stretch, I don't know, I think that Eleanor is underappreciated. So I thought that it would be nice if I could turn, you know, this little picture of her playing her instrument into one where she actually is appreciated and admired by the people around her. So I found the picture of Aurora kind of looking about, and then Jasmine and Belle. And I just wanted to create a lovely little scene of her playing. I thought might be nice if she was like busking on the street or just enjoying like a night market or something like that. And I think that it works rather well in the sort of like we're princesses, but we're also out in everyday life. Obviously, Eleanor looks like she is just like enjoying herself and playing music. There's something to the way that music transports people and transforms the way that you think and you feel. So I wanted to celebrate the way that it really, impacts you as a person through the illustration that I'm working on here. My first step with any kitbash is trying to clean up the line work as much as possible. A lot of these coloring pages that I use are scans and they have a lot of artifacting, so I try to go through and clean. Then I'll do a fill of just plain color. I'll just choose a color for each person in the scene. And then I will go through, do the basic color blocking, and then I will do the line colors. Disney has a really lovely history of doing colored line work, and there's a lot of really wonderful examples between like the difference between Mulan's hair that is black with sort of a brownish line art, and then like Jasmine, who has black hair and then has like that bluish outline to kind of denotate the subtle differences in their hair. And then after I'm done with the line art, I go through, I do shadows on everyone, then I do the highlights on everyone, and then I work on more general lighting and effects. And I think that the overall effect in the end is a pretty unified scene. I like all of these guys sitting together and enjoying music, and I just wanted Eleanor to feel, appreciated. She's a hardworking girl. She deserves to be admired, for her music to be listened to, and I'm sure that her husband does plenty, but it's a little different sometimes when you can be recognized in person for what you do. In this image, I wanted to make sure that all the shadows worked. Everybody got a blue overlay to kind of unify their look, and I think that things turned out really well. Each of the princesses has their own unique style and look to them, but I think that they are unified in how they look. I think the sightlines on this piece look really good. And despite the fact that it was one of my more complex kit bashes, just with all of the different figures in the scene, I think that it came together quite well. I want to thank my patrons that helped me make art, but especially Banjo, Kinfogel, Clips, Deator, and Fire Pit. You all are the best. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and if you like what I do, you can support me on Patreon. And remember, It's all gonna be okay. See you next time.